Let me tell you something that will disturb you. You have been hypnotized, not by a stage performer, not by some mystical guru, but by society, your whole life. From the moment you were born, you have been programmed. Your parents hypnotized you. Your schools hypnotized you. Your religions hypnotized you. Your culture hypnotized you. Everything you believe, everything you think is yours, was implanted in your mind by others. And you think you are free. You think you are making your own choices. But you are not. You are living someone else's program, someone else's script, and you don't even know it. This is the deepest slavery. Not the slavery of the body, but the slavery of the mind. And most people live their entire lives in this slavery without ever waking up. Now, when I say you have been hypnotized, I don't mean the ordinary hypnosis. I'm not talking about someone swinging a watch in front of your eyes. I'm talking about something far more subtle, far more dangerous. Social conditioning. From childhood, you were told what to believe, what to think, what to value, what to want. You were told that this is good and that is bad, this is right and that is wrong, and you accepted it, not because you examined it, not because you experienced it, but because everyone around you said so. Your parents said so, your teachers said so, your priest said so, and slowly these voices became your voice. These beliefs became your beliefs, and now you think they are yours, but they are not. They are borrowed, second-hand, dead, and this is what I call hypnosis. You are living in a trance, a social trance, and you don't even know it. You think you are awake, but you are asleep and dreaming someone else's dream. Now, people ask me, what is the purpose of my teaching? What am I trying to give you? And I tell them, I am not trying to give you anything. I am trying to take something away. I am trying to dehypnotize you, to break the spell, to wake you up from the social trance. This is not indoctrination. I don't have a doctrine. I don't have a belief system to give you. I am not replacing one hypnosis with another. I am simply helping you to become free of all hypnosis. And the way I do this is very simple. I talk to you, not to teach you something new, but to undo something old. My words are not meant to be remembered. They are meant to create a space, a silence, a gap in your conditioning. And in that gap, you might catch a glimpse of who you really are. Not who society told you to be, but who you actually are. This is the purpose of my talking. Not to program you, but to deprogram you. Now let me tell you what real freedom looks like. There was a man named Diogenes, a Greek philosopher. One day, he was sitting by the roadside, meditating. 4 thieves saw him. They thought, this is a strong, healthy man. We can sell him in the slave market and make good money. So they captured him, But Diogenes did not resist. He did not fight. He simply said, "Take me where you want." The thieves were confused. They expected him to struggle, to beg, to be afraid. But he was calm, completely at ease. They tied him up and started walking towards the slave market. But Diogenes walked in front, as if he was leading them, as if he was the master and they were the slaves. People on the road thought the same thing. Who is the master here? Who are the slaves? When they reached the slave market, Diogenes stood on the platform where slaves are displayed, and he announced loudly, "Listen, everyone, for the first time in history, a master is for sale. If anyone has the guts, you can purchase me. These four fellows need money, and it doesn't matter to me where I am. My individuality cannot be destroyed." The whole marketplace fell silent. A master for sale? What kind of man is this? A rich man came forward. He was impressed by Diogenes' presence, his authority, his fearlessness. He asked the thieves, "How much do you want?" They named a price. The rich man paid, and Diogenes got into the chariot with him. The rich man said, "This is strange. You should not have allowed yourself to be sold." Diogenes said, "Those poor fellows needed money, and as far as I am concerned, wherever I am, I remain myself." Even the rich man became a little afraid. This man was so strong, so unpredictable. He could do anything. Diogenes said, "Don't worry, I will serve you as a slave, because even in slavery, my freedom is intact. I am choosing this. Nobody is imposing it on me." Do you see the difference? Slavery that is imposed is slavery, but slavery that is chosen is the highest expression of freedom. You are so certain of your being, so rooted in your individuality, that you are not worried even about becoming a slave, because you know that nobody can take away what you really are. This is what I am trying to give you. Not a new belief, not a new identity, but a recognition of your individuality, an unshakable sense of who you are, so that no matter what happens on the outside, no matter what role you play, you remain free inside. Now, when you start to wake up from the social hypnosis, something strange happens. You begin to feel unworthy, and people think this is a problem. They think, "I should feel worthy, I should feel confident." But let me tell you a secret. People who are truly worthy always feel unworthy, and people who are truly unworthy never feel it. This is a paradox, but it is one of the most profound truths. The ego never feels unworthy. The ego always feels superior. It always wants to prove that it is better than others, that it is special, unique, worthy. But a real person, an authentic person, always feels unworthy. Why? Because worthiness has no limit. You can always grow higher, always become more. So, the feeling of unworthiness is actually humility. It is the recognition that there is so much more to be, so much more to become, and this humility is beautiful. It is the soil in which a new you can be born. So don't take this feeling as a problem. Accept it as a blessing. Let the ego dissolve completely. It cannot survive the feeling of unworthiness. And when the ego disappears, something miraculous happens. The feeling of unworthiness also disappears. Not because you start feeling worthy, but because both worthiness and unworthiness become irrelevant. You simply are beyond judgment, beyond comparison, just a pure existence. Like a flower, no flower feels unworthy. A small grass flower does not compare itself to a lotus and feel inferior, and a lotus does not feel superior to the grass flower. They simply are. This is the state of egolessness. When you are no longer thinking in terms of worthy or unworthy, you simply exist, and in that existence there is tremendous peace. Now let me tell you why most people cannot connect with each other. Why there is so much loneliness in the world. Why there is talk of love but no real love. Talk of friendship but no real friendship. The problem is that people are living as personalities, not as individuals. And personalities cannot meet. Personalities are like walls, solid, closed, separate. They cannot merge. They cannot touch because they are afraid. Afraid that if they open up, they will be exposed. Their reality will be seen and they will be rejected. So they remain closed, pretending, performing, protecting. And in this closed state, no real connection is possible. But individuals are different. Individuals are not walls. They are open, vulnerable, authentic. They have nothing to hide, nothing to protect, because they know who they are, and they are not afraid of being seen. So they can meet, they can merge, they can love deeply, truly, without fear, without holding back. This is why I declare you individual, not as something you have to achieve, but as something you already are. You just have to recognize it. And when you recognize your individuality, you become fearless. You can work with anyone, love anyone, be friends with anyone, without any fear of losing yourself. Because you are solid, rooted, clear. Your individuality is not something that can be taken away. It is your very nature. Now, some people ask me about the unconscious mind. They want to know what is hidden there. What secrets are buried in the depths? And they think that if they can access the unconscious through hypnosis or dreams, they can be free. But let me tell you something. The unconscious mind is a prison, and there is only one door out. The conscious mind, everything that is repressed in the unconscious was repressed by the conscious mind. So to reverse the process, it must come back through the conscious mind. There is no other way. The conscious mind is the gateway. Whatever goes in through the conscious mind can only come out through the conscious mind. This is why ordinary hypnosis is limited. In ordinary hypnosis, you access the unconscious while the conscious mind is asleep. So the hypnotist can see what is there, but the person himself does not know. The conscious mind is still unaware, and as long as the conscious mind is unaware, nothing changes. The repressed content remains repressed. It has been seen but not released. This is why my method is different. I don't put you to sleep. I wake you up. I make you more conscious, more alert, more aware. And in this heightened awareness, the unconscious contents naturally surface. They come up to the conscious mind, not through dreams, not through hypnosis, but through awareness itself. And when they come to the conscious mind, you can see them, acknowledge them, accept them, and then release them, not repress them back down, but express them out. This is the difference between repression and expression. Repression pushes things into the unconscious. Expression releases them from the unconscious. And once the unconscious is empty, you are free. Free from the past, free from conditioning, free from the social hypnosis. This is the state of dehypnosis. Not a new trance, but complete freedom from all trances. So when people say to you that you are hypnotized by me, don't feel insulted. Tell them, yes, I have been hypnotized. Hypnotized to become conscious. Hypnotized to wake up. Hypnotized to be free. This is a different kind of hypnosis. Not one that puts you to sleep, but one that wakes you up. And the beauty of this method is that you cannot be misused. In ordinary hypnosis, you can be programmed to do things against your will. But in my method, you are becoming more aware, more conscious. So nobody can use you. Nobody can manipulate you. You are free. And this freedom is dangerous. Dangerous to all those who profit from your slavery, from your unconsciousness, from your hypnosis. This is why presence is revolutionary. This is why waking up is rebellious. Because when you are awake, you cannot be controlled. You cannot be sold things you don't need. You cannot be convinced to live a life that is not yours. You simply live your own life, authentic, true, free. So this is my invitation to you, not to believe in me, not to follow me, but to wake up, to recognize that you have been hypnotized, and to allow me to dehypnotize you, not by giving you a new program, but by removing all programs, all conditioning, all beliefs, until you are just yourself, pure, simple, free. This is the greatest gift I can give you. Not a teaching, not a doctrine, but freedom itself, the freedom to be who you really are, not who society told you to be, but who you actually are beneath all the conditioning. This is what it means to be dehypnotized. And once you experience this freedom, you will understand. You will understand why I have been talking all these years. Not to teach you something, but to free you from everything you have been taught. This is the purpose. This is the only purpose, to help you wake up from the longest sleep. The social hypnosis that began the day you were born and continues until the day you die. Unless you wake up, so wake up. See the hypnosis for what it is and be free. Now, some of you might be thinking, if I am dehypnotized, what will happen to me? Who will I be without my beliefs? Without my identity? Won't I become nothing? And I tell you, yes, you will become nothing. But this nothing is everything. This nothing is freedom. When you are nothing, you can be anything. When you have no fixed identity, you are free to respond to life freshly, moment to moment. Not from a script, not from a program, but from your own awareness, your own intelligence. This is true spontaneity. This is true aliveness. You are no longer a machine following someone else's instructions. You are a living, breathing, conscious being, responding to existence directly, without the filter of conditioning. This is what it means to be human, not a social robot, but a conscious individual. And this is what I am offering you. Not a new identity to replace the old one, but the freedom to be without any identity at all. Just pure existence, pure presence, pure consciousness. Now, let me address one final thing. The question of how long this process takes. How long does it take to be dehypnotized? And I tell you, it can happen in a single moment, or it can take years. It depends on you. It depends on how willing you are to let go, how ready you are to see the truth. Some people wake up instantly. They hear a single word and everything shifts. The hypnosis breaks and they are free. Others take longer. They need to hear again and again. They need to be reminded again and again, because the conditioning is deep, the hypnosis is strong, and they keep falling back into the old patterns, the old beliefs, the old programs. But that is okay. There is no hurry. This is not a race. This is your life, your journey, your awakening. So go at your own pace. Listen as long as you need to. Stay as long as you need to. And one day, when the time is right, you will wake up, not because I did something to you, but because you allowed yourself to see. You allowed yourself to question. You allowed yourself to let go. And in that letting go, you will find what you have been searching for all along. Not out there in the world, but in here, in yourself, in your own being. This is the greatest discovery. Not a new belief, not a new identity, but your own true nature. Free from all conditioning, free from all hypnosis, free from all programming. Just you, pure, simple, free. So this is my message to you. You have been hypnotized your whole life, but you don't have to remain hypnotized. You can wake up now